Luxury cars, houses, and yachts are now popular products with China's super wealthy. It doesn't satisfy the appetite of a person who wants to parade around exclusivity. That person needs a private jet. They want to fly around the country at will to attend multiple business meetings in different cities, or they just have the money to spend and want to travel in style. Greater China's private jet market is not very large now, but it's great potential. In Greater China, there are only about 400 private jets, including business jets, and half of them are based in Hong Kong and Taiwan. Mainland Chinese cities like Beijing and Shanghai have a huge number of super wealthy people, but they can't fly as easily as those in Hong Kong and Taiwan. There's obvious demand in mainland China, but it's much harder to try and get permission to fly. In Hong Kong and Taiwan, it's easier to get the visas for traveling outside the borders, and there's a large number of super high net worth individuals who want private jets there. Data from Gamma shows that so far the business jets around the world likely reach 18,000. As of 2013, America's business jets also reached 14,000. The number of private jets in China is still very small. The future of the market seems promising though. Market analysts predict that market value of private jets will likely hike to 1 trillion yuan, or about 160 billion US dollars in the next 5 years. The number of business jets in China reached 1,100 by 2020. By 2030, it could reach over 2,400. But of course, in order to reach those figures, a lot of legal issues would have to be challenged. But apparently that's happening. A lot of rich and powerful people want to fly solo, so they're making a push which gives these numbers credibility. In November of last year, China's aviation regulator simplified flight approval procedures for private aircrafts. They also lowered the threshold for obtaining a private pilot license. The Chinese government announced they'll gradually lift the ceiling for a low-flying aircraft by 2020. All these policies indicate that China is preparing to open its skies to private jets. In addition, the growing number of wealthy Chinese people makes it possible to speed up the private jet market. Data shows that now the number of people with net assets of more than 30 million US dollars is more than 10,000. People with those assets of more than 500 million US dollars have reached 500. That's an increase of 10% from last year. People engaged in private jets say that these people are usually prime candidates for private jet buying, as their liquidity is an average of 60 million US dollars or even higher. In China, the owners of private jets are mostly wealthy entrepreneurs or large companies. Chinese media once reported that Jack Ma, the chairman of the Alibaba Group, bought a business jet with 49.7 million US dollars in 2013. The chairman of Wanda Group, Wang Jianlin, who's mainland China's richest person, also bought a private jet. And they're definitely not the only two big names buying private jets. Buying private jets is trending among wealthy Chinese entrepreneurs. Don't go away, because up next in Money Matters, we're talking about private jets. Stay tuned.